Hi guys, hi guys, hi guys, hi guys. So today we're going to be working on this super cute headband, as you can see. Yeah, so let me put it on my head so you can take a look at it. Flip my hair out. You like, and put it to cover your ears and all that and all that. Anyway, today we're going to be making our own super headband. I'm going to be looking about it real fast. Now for this headband on my head, I use this yarn. It's called Real Cotton. I used a 3.5 millimeters hook. Okay, this is what I used to make this. But for the next one I want to make, I don't want to make this thickness and I don't want to make this wide. I want to make it thicker than this. So for the one I want to make right now, I want to make it thicker and longer. I'm going to be using this chunky yarn. Okay, chunky yarn. And I think the smallest hook you can use is probably like the 6.5 millimeters hook. So that's what I'm going to be using to make this. So to start off with, we're going to make it a slip stitch. So you normally start off, this is the easiest method of making a slip stitch, right? Use like this, okay? Make like an omega sign, all right, with your yarn, and then put your finger inside, hold on this place, and pull it out. As you can see, slip stitch, okay? Put your yarn together from a circle, and then put this other yarn at the back to form like an omega sign. So that's your slip stitch. Then working on this real quick. So you start off with, for this one that I want to make it slightly longer than this because it's going to be thicker. Something you can wear in like a winter environment. Sometimes just keep your ears warm and the edges of your hair covered so that you don't have your edges hanging out. So start off with make about 8 chains. Okay, for this one I used about 6. No, I used about 8 for this. Okay, but you're making this right. It's going to be longer than this one. So let's start off with like 8 chains. So yarn over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is it. As you can see, it's going to be longer than this one over here. And then I'm going to add 2 more because I want to make this in a double crochet. So yarn over, it's done, right? So I've added 2 extra chains, yarn over, put it into the third space from your hook. That's where my finger is, like so. Yarn over, pull through. You have 3 left on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. So that's your first. Okay, start off and continue that till the end of the row. All right, so work on it real quick. Okay, okay, like so. Yarn over, go into it. Yarn over, pull it out, pull through 2, and pull through 2. So you're going to repeat that all the way till the end of this row. And once you're done with that, that's going to be the first row at the beginning of your work. Now, if you're working on this kind of thickness of yarn, of course, it's going to build really fast. But if you're working on a thinner yarn, like this is not cotton, you're going to do a lot more to achieve the same length. So one of the things you're also going to do is to measure around your head. Okay, measure around your head to know what size your head is going around, like the band, how wide it's going to be. So for my own head size is 22 or 22 and a half. Okay, that's the width going around my head. Others are like 23, 24, 25. So you would have to make it to the length of the size of your head. So you're going to work on it. So for the second row, chain 2. Now you flip your work to the other side, yarn over, start from the very first. So this chain 2 does not count as a stitch. Okay, that's one mistake many people always make. Go back into the same place where you made your chain 2, yarn over, pull it out, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So as I said, this is how it's going to be. Now, but for this one, if you want, you also have a ridge. This ridge, like the one on my head, this ridge, let me show you. This ridge, I made it something similar. Okay, this ridge. You're just working on the back loops only if you want to achieve the same effect. Back loops only. So let me loosen this, and we're going to work in the back loops only. So the same chain 2, yarn over, the back loops only. So it has the front and the back. There are 2 loops. So the one furthest from you, that's the second one, is going to be the back loop. So that's when you yarn over and work into that same loop. Okay. So like so, you're working all the way till the end. So let's come back when you have your size that can go around the band of your head. Okay, mine is 22. So here goes. So I've gotten my 22, as you can see, it's long enough. 22, I'm holding this piece together. So you join the center, okay, like so. So I joined mine in a flat base manner. Let me show you how to join the edge once you've gotten to the end of the band. So let me show you using this yarn. So once you have your edge like this, edge of this and this, you're going to take the very first part, hmm, and the other end. Now, for this beginning, what you started off with, this is where you're going to have something like this ridge, like that. You wouldn't necessarily have two sides to it. And then this last part, you're going to have the two sides, the front loop and the back loop, right? As you can see, like so. It's like the way when you're braiding your hair. Yeah. So you're going to go into that hook loop, okay? Put your hook inside, yarn over, and pull it out of the two, okay? And this is what you're going to have. It's going to be flat base like this. Yeah, so there are different ways of joining. And alternatively, take your what's called now your yarn needle, your tapestry needle, and sew it up together. So there's so many different ways of joining, and then once you're done with that, you're gonna have a flat bed like this. Okay, flat bed like this. So if you want yours to have a ridge, then you work in the back loops only, and you have that same ridge that you have in the other parts of your work like this. So as you can see, this also blends in to form the same way the edges are all the way to the end. Okay, as you can see, that's how it's going to be. So for some people, you can decide to accessorize, put some beads, put some stones. If you don't want to, you can get like a big what do you call it now, like a bowl made with fabric, and used to form your bow over here. But I wanted mine to be in two different colors, right? So that's why I'm going to be using this as to form my bow. So if you want to make this as a, you can decide to one, take the yarn like so, the same color you started off with, and put it across the middle. Put it this way to form your middle. You can see that. I haven't cut the tails. I just wanted to see how it looks like. You can decide to put it this way and then you pull it out. Okay, you can do it this way, or you can decide to take the same yarn. As I said, I haven't cut the tails. Do it this way. You wrap it around the middle. Alternatively, you can sew it with your tapestry needle. Okay, so you take it like so. You put it through. Okay, so you have this. It's going to be this way. So it's attached to the middle of the space. So you have your bow. As I said, it can come in two different colors, or you can make it the same color as what you have on the head, and you have your bow in front. So I'm going to attach my bow real quick, and I'll be right back. Guys, for this particular headband that I just made, I'm going to be leaving it like this. I think because it's thick enough, it still has like a bow in front. So I've made this piece into like a bow. All right, so let me take this off and put on my new headband that's going to match the color of what I'm wearing. Sorry, my hair. I think I'm my hair. So I said it's thicker. Okay, so like so. Yeah, as you can see. Yay, you like it? You like it? You like it? So it keeps your ears warm, keeps you covered, it gives you that bow effect in front. Then you can tuck your hair out, keeps your edges, sealed in. So do you like? You prefer this one or you prefer this one? Hold on.